It is the next day after finding out that we lost a baby. So we're here at the hospital now. And I'm about to get an ultrasound to see if there is anything left or if it was an ectopic pregnancy. So that's what we're about to do now. And I'm waiting for my dad to get here so that he can watch Jackson, so Jackson won't have to go in the hospital.
And how many times have you been pregnant?
One other time.
One other time. And did you carry that to term?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you bleeding any now?
Oh yeah, a lot.
And come off the hips with this just a little bit. Bladder's not full. I'm just gonna see what I can see this way, and then I'm gonna let you go to the bathroom, and I'll be able to see better the other way. Anyway, they just like us to do this one first.
What? Hey, baby.
Hey, babe.
Yeah, Jackson. Hey, baby. We just got out and heard the results from the ultrasound, and now we're gonna go. It's the next day, and I wanted to talk to y'all about the ultrasound results and everything that happened and how I'm feeling. I went to the hospital after I had bleeding in my pregnancy. I woke up that morning and I had a lot of bleeding, and I did notice that my pregnancy test lines weren't getting darker, they were actually getting lighter. So I kind of already knew what was going on, but I got up and I seen the bleeding, so I went to the hospital and we stayed there for 6 hours that day because there were a lot of people. And they did a pregnancy test, a blood test on me for HCG, and it showed my HCG levels were at 32. So they pretty much determined that that meant that I was having a miscarriage, but they did diagnose me at that point with having a miscarriage, and they wanted me to have an ultrasound at that point because of the bleeding and my pregnancy, bleeding during the pregnancy. So I went and had the ultrasound done the next day, and you've seen them giving me the first ultrasound. The lady didn't really want us to record, so we didn't after that point, but they also wanted to give me a transvaginal ultrasound, and that's what they did after we stopped recording. And it lasted for probably 15 minutes or so, and Then we waited for the results back for that. The lady that came in told me the results of the ultrasound showed that everything looked fine. There was no... What are you doing, baby? There was no signs of conception or anything left over from the baby. There was no placenta, there was no sac, there wasn't anything, and everything looked good. And it's bittersweet because I'm glad that my body's okay. What are you doing? But I kind of was hoping that they would see the baby and it was okay. I knew that there was a very small chance that the baby would be okay, but it was confirmed that the baby had already passed and I just had the miscarriage. I'm glad I got the ultrasound done. I didn't know if I should give myself more time before getting it because I literally started bleeding the day before. But I'm glad that... You want me to change your diaper? But I'm glad that we did it the next day so that I would know, because there was a chance in my mind that maybe there was a way that we could save the baby. Maybe there's something I could do to give the baby a chance of survival. And getting the ultrasound confirmed that there was no chance at all. My baby. There was no chance at all that the baby was already gone. So, no baby. There was no chance that to save the baby. I am heartbroken to have lost the baby. It's very emotional, and I do feel a big loss from her. And from the moment that I found out I was pregnant, I knew in my heart that it was a girl. I could be wrong, but I just felt... Oh, don't put that in your mouth. Come here. So my husband last night told me that he wanted to name her, and he told me he wanted to name her Ariel. So I kept calling her Emery. So we named her Ariel Emery. And that's her name. And I will always remember her. I know that I was pregnant for a very short time, but I will never forget what it felt like to have her. It was one of the most happiest... Come here, baby. You may change your diaper. It was one of the most happiest times of my life. I felt so complete. It felt like life was just perfect. And I loved it. I loved her. I love her so much. And I will never forget her. And this is the pregnancy test of when it was the darkest. It was the day I told my husband that I was pregnant. I do feel like I was robbed. I don't know why it happened. It's hard. I will always cherish the times that me and her had together. I know it was very short, but I will always cherish feeling her close to me, because I did feel her. And it's really hard, and there definitely is... I just feel like I was robbed of my child. I don't know why it happened. I sometimes wonder if I could have done something differently. But I just think back to when I was pregnant, and I was so happy. I don't think that I was stressing or anything like that. I honestly was so happy, and just so happy and excited that he's wanting to take a nap, so I might let him take a nap. I love you, baby. I was so happy, so I don't know, I only started stressing when I didn't feel pregnant anymore. I just didn't feel pregnant. I woke up one day and I just felt normal. And it's really weird. It's so strange. And the sad thing is, when I came back from the hospital yesterday, I actually got in the mail what I was going to give my parents to tell them that I was pregnant. It's just terrible. I'm not going to pretend like it's easy or that everything's okay, because I lost a child, and it's not a good feeling at all. It's not a good feeling. What are you doing, baby? I wish that I could say that things are okay, but they're not, and I just need time to heal. It's really hard to deal with, but I do want to share this journey with y'all, and I do want to cherish and celebrate her life, his or her life. That was my baby, and I don't want to not talk about it, and not talk about her, and not celebrate the life that she had. And though very short, it was very incredible. And I will honestly say that that baby is my hero. I think that she has touched so many lives in such a short amount of time. That she truly is my hero. And I will never forget her for as long as I live. And I know one day I will get to see her. And I'm just thankful to God that I did get to be with her. And I did get to carry her, even if it was a very short time. I am very thankful for that. And I don't know why it happened. I don't know if she fulfilled her life purpose in just a few weeks. I don't know. I don't really know. I just know that everything happens for a reason, and I will always remember her, and I'm very, very thankful to be her mom. You're so beautiful, baby. So cute. He's trying to take a nap, so. I guess I'm gonna go now, and I guess we'll see y'all in our next video. And if you are struggling to conceive, or if you have suffered a miscarriage, please know that you are in my thoughts and prayers, and I am sending you a big hug. Please stay strong. I promise that things will get better. Bye-bye.
First time I ever saw you, I fell in love when you entered the room. And when the light hit your face, we were just kids, but I knew right away that I will be with you.